In this GTA Online video, I'll be showing you guys all of the new features in the event. So like always, we can expect some different discounts, new bonus money, and even a special sort of event centered around St. Patrick's Day. So to dive straight into things, this event will be available until March 20th, and we can already see right here that we can celebrate St. Patrick's Day in GTA Online with festive rewards, discounts, and also a new community series. I always like the fact that Rockstar do these festive sort of events. There's always some really nice clothing unlocks. Even some of the discounts and how the vehicles look will align with St. Patrick's Day, for example. So to go more in depth on the St. Patrick's Day rewards, they will only be login unlocks, which honestly is really nice. Sometimes it is kind of annoying to go out of your way to complete different things just to unlock some clothing items. For the standard login unlock, we have the Blarney's Stout Tea, and we also have a next-gen specific login unlock, which I'm actually quite surprised to see. So unfortunately, this one will only be available on the next-gen consoles, so PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and also PC Enhanced, and it will be the Blarney's Festive Beer Hat. I'm pretty sure this beer hat was already in the game before. I remember a long time ago in GTA Online where there was sort of supply drops. I believe these things would only spawn in public sessions, and after collecting the supply drop and delivering it back to your nightclub, you would unlock a beer hat. I have not played a public session in such a long time, so I can't really say if these things are still around, but either way, I'm happy to see these login unlocks. For the weekly challenge in this event, you need to complete 5 arms trafficking missions. This will get you the Buckingham Tea and $100,000. Now, to be able to do these missions, you will naturally need to buy the Mackenzie Field hangar and then start these missions on the computer inside there, or instead phone Oscar on your phone and request work. I have played 2 of these missions in the past, and in my opinion, I do not think they are that worth it. The payout for them is not that good. I think one time I got $40,000 as a payout, and then the time after that I got $30,000. So I think it depends on the type of mission that you get. But to complete this weekly challenge, I would probably recommend it if you guys have the Mackenzie Field hangar. And that clothing unlock is pretty nice. I would not say it is essential or anything, but still a nice bonus. And speaking of bonuses, we do have our bonus money in this event. So we have 3 times money and RP on community series. Some of these things are actually really nice, especially some of the different races where you guys can have up to 30 players in total. If you guys can manage to get 30 players in a race and even win the race, you will be making some serious cash. And then for our double money and RP, we have the arms trafficking missions and the junk energy skydives. Now, I know I said before the arms trafficking missions would not be that good, but with this bonus money, it might be a little bit better. Then again, just looking how much you guys will be making, it will be roughly around $80,000 each time, which I guess is not too bad. I have not tested them in depth yet to see if they do have any cooldowns or anything. This is something that I will be testing very soon. Hopefully they do not have any cooldowns, because that would be so annoying. And just before we move on again, the junk energy skydives will probably be one of the best things to do. They will be sort of a daily challenge. Every single day in GTA Online, you guys can complete 10 of these junk energy skydives. Make sure that you do not miss any checkpoints. Get a gold medal for all 10 of them, and you guys will get a really good payout. Onto our discounts. This discount week is such a good time because we first of all have a 40% off all of these different aircrafts, and already the ones that stand out the most to me will be the Akula and the Hunter. The Starling is also a really good choice, especially if you guys do not have a Raju jet. I still think that the Starling is just a great jet, and then the Akula and Hunter are up there with the best helicopters in the game. I would definitely say that the Akula might be just a little bit better because of its stealth feature, which can hide you guys from the radar. We then have our 30% discounts. Honestly, some really nice options here as well. The weaponized tamper is honestly not too bad, but in terms of the best one here, I would probably give it to the Entity XXR. I love the Entity vehicles, pretty much just any of them. It just reminds me of the best days in GTA Online, and the XXR is just a great car, and for that 30% discount, I would definitely recommend it. The last vehicle discount that we have is on the Raju jet. Now, I just mentioned this, but having a 20% off is honestly just so nice for this vehicle. For those of you guys who did not know, the Raju jet is now the fastest jet in GTA Online, and I'm pretty sure that will make it the fastest vehicle. On my Xbox account, I use the Raju in a bunch of different missions, or even just to get across the map just so fast. But even with this 20% discount, you guys are still going to be spending millions of dollars. It just depends what you guys want. Also, bear in mind, you will probably need to earn a hangar to customize this, which will be more money that you need to spend. The final discounts that we always have are at the gun van, so you guys can get a 50% off the heavy rifle. You can also now get a free minigun, a 40% off for GTA Plus members on the compact EMP launcher, and a free El Strickler military rifle for GTA Plus members. With this event, we also have a returning mode. It will be the Power Player Adversary mode. I have not tried this before, so I can't really give you guys a good opinion on this one, but typically adversary modes can be really fun, especially played with friends, so I would probably encourage you guys to give it a go. The new FIB Priority File, for those of you guys who have the Daniel Bros Garment Factory, will be the Brute Force file, getting you guys just a little over $300,000 if completed. At the Salvage Yard this week, Rockstar have actually got us a claimable vehicle, and this is one of the reasons that I really do like these festive themed events, because this is where we really see these claimable vehicles. So if you guys complete the Podium robbery, you can then claim the Evizcerate with a limited time Liberty City vanity plate. This will also be a top tier vehicle, so if you did want to sell this, you will make a really nice amount of cash. You could also do the Duggan robbery and the McTurney robbery for these two vehicles, and of course sell them all to make the most cash. Heading inside the casino this week, you guys can find the Western Power Surge. This bike is honestly not too bad. I did not mind it when it was released. I also believe it is an electric bike, so it can pick up that acceleration really fast and get to them top speeds super quickly. So if you guys like the look of this and want to try and get it, just spin the lucky wheel and get it for completely free. Another free vehicle that you guys can also find this week will be at the LS car meet. So for the prize ride, it will be the Truffaut Adder. If you guys want to get this one, you need to win in the LS car meet series for 3 days in a row, which honestly is not too bad for the Adder. The Adder is obviously a pretty outdated vehicle now, but it still has that massive price tag of $1 million. So either way you guys look at this, you are saving a ton of money if you wanted to get this vehicle, and in my opinion, I think it is a great throwback vehicle to the glory days of GTA Online. At Simeone's Autoshop this week, we have a bunch of returning vehicles. This is now pretty standard for Simeone's Autoshop. You can also test drive these vehicles, see which ones you guys prefer, but just looking at them all, I definitely think that you guys should try and use the Tyrus. I would actually say it is pretty underrated, and it still pains me to this day that Rockstar removed this, but really nice to see it back in the game for once. For our luxury autos dealership vehicles, we have the Canis Castigator and the Vapid Firebolt ASP. Both of them are not too bad, I would say. The only thing letting down the luxury autos dealership will be the fact that you cannot test drive these vehicles, so you really have no way of testing them and seeing how good they are. If I was going to suggest one of them though, I would say the Firebolt ASP is probably just a little bit more practical. Inside the LS car meet again, for the test track, our standard test track vehicles have all been removed before and are returning in this event. I definitely think that the Morgan is probably the best option, and like Simeone's Autoshop, you guys will be able to test drive these cars. And the premium test ride, which will be the HSW test ride, will be the Grotti Italy GTO Stinger TT. After the Banshee GTS was released into GTA Online, the GTO Stinger TT is now at the second fastest overall top speed car in terms of HSW. I have used the Stinger TT for such a long time, and the biggest downside to this will be its traction. It will skid out so often, but it also has some really nice benefits. For example, it can have the armor plating, making it just a little bit more explosive resistant. Along with that, it can have the Armani Tech missile lock-on jammer, which will make it such a good and effective vehicle in public sessions. And now to wrap up this whole event, we of course have our time trials. So we had a new premium race, which was boots on the ground. The standard time trial was Pillbox Hill, and the HSW time trial was terminal to Chiliad Mountain State Wilderness. Just remember, if you guys are playing on the new PC enhanced version, to complete the HSW time trial every single week, also remember that you will need to have a HSW vehicle to do that. To give my suggestion on which one you guys should use really quickly, I would definitely use either the Niobe, which will be a car, or instead just use the Hakachu drag bike. Either one of them vehicles will make these HSW time trials extremely easy for you, and you should be able to complete them every single week. So yeah guys, what do you think in total about this whole event? I definitely think that the discounts in this event will probably be the best options, especially some of the aircrafts. I definitely think the Akula is up there. I also really like the fact that we do have a claimable salvage yard vehicle. The Evizcerate is honestly not a bad car. So yeah, anyways guys, if you went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in any way, shape or form, make sure to leave a like. I always appreciate your support. And if you guys are liking the content on the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.